Well, morning guys and girls. It's a damp morning. It's been raining quite a bit in the last few days. I'll just sort of come take Doggy for a walk, have a wander through the woods. Autumn's well set in now. Fine carpet of leaves, and most of the fungi's gone over. I mean, be lucky if I find any today. I saw a couple of field mushrooms earlier, but they were past their best, so I just left them for the slugs and the snails and whatever else wants to have a nibble on them. Well, as you can see, it's a fine autumn day. It's not sunny, but it's nice. Anyway guys, Alfie and I will catch you down the line in a minute. Well guys, from tiny acorns do mighty oaks grow. It's just underneath my hammock. Well guys, I'm happy out here in the woods. It's brightened up a bit. You can see some blue. And on that canvas of blue and cloud, there's the various colours of autumn. The russet browns, the yellows, and the golden colours. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. As you may have gathered through some of my other earlier videos, it's been a bumper year for the old fungi, and now most of those have gone now. There's one or two little bits of fungi kicking around, but it's all gone now, all gone. I think I saw one bolete when I was coming in here that had been really got at, and there was a couple of wood mushrooms that went on the way in as well. But other than that, they've all gone, and it's been a really good year. Plenty of fungi being reported in the papers. One or two scare stories, but mostly the stories are on people basically hoovering up everything in sight. There have been gangs of people going out in the early mornings, hoovering all the edibles up, particularly the ceps, and flogging them onto restaurants. Some restaurants have been paying up to £20 a kilo. Greed, utter greed, and they ruin it for everybody else really. Other than that, what's been happening in my little world? Christmas is just around the corner. Trying to find out what Abaddon wants for Christmas. It's very difficult. But my Christmas presents, the Christmas presents from her to me, have already arrived. I know what I'm getting, and I shan't touch them until Christmas Day. That's the Ben Orford pick knife, which is a lovely little blade, a very small blade. It's due for engraving work on wood, and just very fine work. And the autobiography of one Ray Mears. Nice guy. He's a bit up himself at times, but without him a lot of us wouldn't be doing this. Watched a video by Mors Kochanski the other day. He was highlighting his 7 favourite books. And 4 of those I have. Actually, one of them's Abaddon's, and that's the Ashley Book of Knots. There's a book by Dan Beard, Wildwood Wisdom, and I can't remember. There's another book on survival, mostly Canadian. Great books. I was going to take the canoe out today, but there's someone fishing around the lake, so I'm glad I didn't bring the beast all the way down. I'm thinking of nipping up the river on it, but as I say, I've got a few modifications. As I mentioned in the last video, I've got a few modifications I want to do on it. Basically raising the seat up, which I can do quite easily because the canoe comes with 2 seats, and basically it's putting one seat on the other. It's just to lift me up a little bit, so that, because you've got them the two large inflatable bits on the side, and it's just a little bit easier to get the paddle over, and a place to put some gear at the front. And of course having somewhere for the little beast who's sitting down just off camera. And one or two projects I'm going to work on indoors over the winter. But I want to do a film on making up a long line and making up a crab hook. I did get an ebook on coastal foraging. I want to see if the guy does any does any weeks on coastal foraging or weekends on coastal foraging. I'd like to do one with this chap. He's an English guy. Damn good book on coastal foraging. Everything from the sea up into the shoreline, and just beyond the shoreline into the fields beyond. You know, one or two little wild edibles, things like rock samphire, buckthorn and what have you. Great little book. It's given me a bit more courage to go out, and when I go rock pooling next time, maybe take the stove with me and have a bit of a cook up on the beach. I love winkles. They're nice. You need to take a pin with you, or hope there's a thorn bush nearby, or even find a piece of driftwood and carve a wooden needle, and they're quite tasty. Whelks are very good as well. But that's all for the future. At the moment it's an autumnal day. I've burbled on enough. There's not a lot been happening, as I say. It's just one or two ideas that are kicking around, and I intend getting a night out. I will be making up a couple of bannock mixes, an oatcake mix and a straight bannock mix. So when I do my overnight, I'm going to have a go at cooking those out. Oh, excuse me, tea went down the wrong hole. I'm trying to do. I'm going to do a set of stuff on cooking out in the backwoods. I keep trying to get out and do it. I say, and it's just getting up, getting my bum into gear and getting it done. There's a lot of wonderful things we can cook out here. It's actually, in one respect, it's just getting up. Oh yeah, I had a bit of a doze earlier. I'm just getting out and doing it. I love cooking in the backwoods. It's being organised about it. At the moment there's a lot of damp wood about it. We've had a lot of rain, and it would make cooking very difficult. You'll get a lot of smoke, and you'll be trying to get the heat. You've got to drive the moisture off the wood. So I've got to plan ahead on that. I want to do some open fire cooking and some cooking over the camp stoves, primarily the Trangia and the Primus. I've also picked up at work, and it's full of beer at the moment. I've got a large 5-litre keg of Old Speckled Hen. I quite like the beer. It's quite a tasty brew, and the keg will make a wonderful wood burning stove. I did make one from a Heineken keg once, and though it works very well, the top got bent in a little bit when I was trying to take the top ring off. So just going to spend a bit more time dismantling this stove, making this stove up. It's a really nice stove. The keg's about that big. You'll see it. I'll take a picture of it, and you can actually see what the stove's going to be like. To my mind, it makes a far superior wood burning stove to the standard A10 bean tin size. It's a deeper stove, it's higher, and I'm going to try and maybe fashion a little door for the side, so I can slide the door up, fill it up full of wood, full of fuel, maybe a bit of charcoal, and then away we go. Other than that, as I said guys, the sun's coming through there. It's really nice. I could hear the sound of the 21st century constructors over the road there. They're putting up new houses. They've cleared away they've cleared some old flats to put up some new houses. It's great. I hope they've managed to do a better job than they did last time. The reason why the flats got knocked down is because of subsidence. This place is full of water. It's full of springs, very nice looking springs as well. And as I said, there was no canoeing today due to the fact that someone was fishing on the lake, and well, it's the fisherman's place really. I do still find it odd fishing and then putting it back again. Hook it and cook it. Is there anything else I can think? Oh yeah, there's a next year there's a knife show. I think it's in Gloucestershire, and for all you knife junkies out there, I would say go to it. It wouldn't be my thing, but there was also a competition for all the knife makers out there. And for all those that do delve into making knives, particularly you Sandy and you Adam, have a go at the competition. I'm not sure what the prize is, but there are two categories. There's the guys that make knives from blanks and guys that make knives from scratch. And it looks good. Unfortunately, it clashes with, bizarrely enough, with a knife making course I'm going on. So I will be away doing this blade workshop, which is a knife making week. And at the beginning of the week we make flint knives, we nap flint knives with Will Lord. Again with Will Lord we'll be making a bronze knife, and then from there we progress with making a knife out of tool steel with Dave Budd. Quite looking forward to that. As I'm burbling on again, and I'll burble on forever, I can talk forever, there's so much to talk about in this wonderful thing that we call bushcraft, the outdoors life. There is so much to it, it's like a big wheel. There's tracking, and there's making things, and then it's just spending time out in the woods. So guys, I'm going to sign off for a bit, and I'll catch you down the line. Be good and be at peace. Alright guys, that's the Old Speckled Hen beer keg. 5 litres of wonderful beer that will be consumed with relish. And at the end of it I'm going to turn this into a pucker little wood burning stove. It's got all the dimensions I seek. We'll see where we take it from there.